Ford has been playing its cards close to the chest, but we've uncovered the 6 biggest upgrades coming to the 2026 Bronco lineup that they're not quite ready to announce. We're talking about huge changes for the iconic Bronco, the versatile Bronco Sport, and a stunning anniversary edition that honors 6 decades of off-road dominance. Stick with us as we count them down, because reason number 1 might just make waiting for the 2026 model a complete no-brainer. Reason 6. A major mid-cycle refresh with smarter tech. Kicking things off at number 6 is the most comprehensive update the Bronco has seen since its big return. The 2026 Bronco is getting a significant mid-cycle refresh that goes way beyond a simple bumper change. Ford is tackling some of the most common complaints from current owners, especially when it comes to the interior and its tech. The dashboard is getting a sleeker, more modern redesign with upgraded materials, giving the cabin a more premium feel without losing that rugged, hose-it-down identity. But the real story here is the technology. The 2026 Bronco is expected to debut with Ford's next-generation infotainment system, likely the much-anticipated Sync 5. This isn't just a minor patch. It's a complete overhaul promising smartphone-like speed and a way more intuitive layout. Paired with this, we're expecting to see a new, larger 13.2-inch touchscreen become standard on more trims, integrating everything from climate controls to advanced off-road apps. For the driver, a new 12.4-inch digital cluster should offer better control and customization of what you see. Think of it as evolving the Bronco from a purely mechanical beast into a fully connected adventure machine. Ford is also making its Co-Pilot 360 safety suite standard on more trims and enhancing features like adaptive cruise control. These aren't just bells and whistles. They are fundamental improvements that will make the 2025 model feel dated the second the 2026 version hits the streets. Reason 5. The Bronco Sport gets a serious glow-up. For our 5th reason, let's talk about the Bronco's popular sibling, the Bronco Sport. While it's often seen as the more city-friendly option, the 2026 Bronco Sport is getting a massive overhaul that makes it a much more compelling and capable package. While the full-size Bronco gets the spotlight, the Sport is arguably receiving some of the most transformative updates. The 2026 Bronco Sport will feature a redesigned interior, including a more spacious center console that adds much-needed storage. But the biggest comfort upgrade, and something buyers have been asking for, is the new availability of ventilated front seats. If you've ever been on a sun-drenched trail, you know this is a game changer. On the tech front, the Bronco Sport also gets that larger 13.2-inch touchscreen and a new 360-degree camera system, which is just as useful in a tight parking garage as it is on a tricky trail. Outside, the styling is getting more aggressive with a bulging hood and more pronounced wheel arches, giving it a muscular stance that's much closer to its big brother. For those who really want to push its limits, there are strong rumors about a new Tremor off-road package. This is expected to include a lifted suspension and beefier all-terrain tires. While unconfirmed, there's even talk that it could include more serious hardware, transforming the Bronco Sport from a capable crossover into a genuinely formidable off-roader. For buyers who want that perfect blend of daily driver and weekend warrior, the 2026 Bronco Sport is definitely the one to wait for. Reason 4. Refined design and more premium materials. At number 4, we're talking about feel and finish. One of the quiet criticisms in the Bronco community has been about interior quality. While everyone loves the durable, washable surfaces, some have wished for a more premium feel, especially in the higher trims. Well, Ford has clearly been listening. The 2026 Bronco is getting a major upgrade in cabin materials. Higher trim levels will feature upgraded leather with better stitching, while even the base models will benefit from refreshed, more stain-resistant fabrics. The dash and door panels will get more soft-touch materials in key areas, making the whole environment more comfortable and upscale. But Ford is being smart about it. They're making sure these luxury touches don't compromise the Bronco's easy-to-clean nature. Ford is also expected to tackle one of the biggest complaints about the current generation: noise. We anticipate that the 2026 model will feature improved sound insulation and weather sealing to dramatically cut down on the wind and road noise that's been a common issue, especially with the removable tops. Paired with a rumored redesign of the removable hardtop panels to be lighter and easier to handle, the entire open-air experience is set to become more refined. It's all about making the Bronco more livable day to day, without losing any of its legendary character. If you're finding this information useful and it's making you rethink your next car purchase, do us a quick favor and hit that like button. And for more deep dives and crucial updates that could save you from making a bad decision, make sure you're subscribed. Now, let's get back to the countdown. Reason 3. Enhanced off-road dominance. Coming in at number 3 is the very DNA of the Bronco, its off-road capability. While the 2026 models are expected to keep the proven 2.3-liter and 2.7-liter EcoBoost engines, the real story is in how the off-road hardware is being expanded and refined. Ford is doubling down on what makes the Bronco a trail monster. For 2026, key packages are getting even better. The legendary Sasquatch package, for instance, adds an advanced 4x4 system, a high-clearance suspension, and electronic locking front and rear differentials. Ford is also refining the suspension tuning across different trims. For example, the Sasquatch and Badlands trims will come standard, with Fox Performance shocks that are being optimized for rocky terrain, which should improve both impact absorption on the trail and ride quality on the highway. The tech that powers the off-road experience is also getting smarter. The GOAT modes are being refined with new calibrations based on real-world customer feedback. That means smoother, more effective performance, whether you're in mud/ruts, rock crawl, or Baja mode. Trail Turn Assist is also being enhanced for even tighter pivots on the trail. These aren't just small tweaks. They represent a significant evolution, making the Bronco smarter, stronger, and more responsive where it counts. Reason 2. More options, more value. Our number 2 reason to wait is all about your wallet and your freedom of choice. The 2026 model year is set to bring the most comprehensive set of new packages since this generation launched. This expanded lineup will offer more specialized options for a wider range of buyers, from the casual adventurer to the hardcore off-roader. What does this mean for you? It means you can get a configuration that's tailored more precisely to your needs and, importantly, your budget. Instead of having to jump to a higher trim just to get 1 or 2 features you want, the 2026 lineup will likely allow for more a la carte flexibility. This lets you avoid paying for expensive features you don't need and gives you better overall value. On top of that, buying a 2025 model right now means you're accepting immediate and likely significant depreciation the moment the superior 2026 model arrives. The enhanced features and improved interior of the 2026 lineup will almost certainly make the 2025 models feel outdated quickly, which could hit their resale value harder than a typical model year change. By waiting just a little longer, you not only get a better truck, but also make a smarter financial move. Reason 1. The stunning 60th Anniversary Edition. And now, for the number 1 reason you should absolutely wait for the 2026 Ford Bronco, the spectacular 60th Anniversary Package. This is not just a sticker pack. It's a meticulously crafted tribute to the original 1966 Bronco, blending timeless style with modern built-wild capability. Available on the Outer Banks trim, this special edition requires the Sasquatch package, meaning it has all the off-road hardware you could want, including 35-inch Goodyear tires and electronic locking front and rear diffs. But the beauty is in the details. It comes in exclusive paint options like Wimbledon White or Ruby Red, each with a contrasting roof and red accents. It has unique 17-inch gray alloy wheels with red center caps that are a direct nod to the 1966 model. The grille is a modern take on the heritage design, and special 60th anniversary badges are placed on the fenders. The interior is just as special, with ebony and alpine leather seats embossed with a 60th logo and a richer feel throughout. It even has a unique hard center rear tire cover. This is more than just a vehicle. It's a collector's item in the making. Anniversary models typically hold their value exceptionally well, making this a joy to own and a wise investment. This package perfectly captures the spirit of the Bronco, and for anyone who appreciates automotive history, missing out on this would be the ultimate case of buyer's remorse. So there you have it, 6 critical reasons to pump the brakes on that 2025 purchase. From a major interior and tech overhaul, and a game-changing update for the Bronco Sport, to enhanced off-road systems and better overall value. And of course, the crown jewel, the 60th Anniversary Edition, a future classic. While the 2025 Bronco is still a fantastic machine, the 2026 model represents a massive leap forward. It addresses key owner feedback and refines the platform into something more capable, comfortable, and modern. The evidence for waiting is pretty strong, but what do you think? Are these upgrades enough to make you wait? Or are you tempted to snag a deal on a 2025 model? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.